Hi, my name is Will, and this is how to clean Dove. Went out this morning and got my limit, and I figured I'd make a movie about it, or a video, I guess. Um, so I got 15 of them, but it looks like I've already cleaned 3. And I got my little setup here, which is just a big old pot. We're going to use a garbage can, put a bag around it so there's a big opening in it, and there's the rest of my Dove. So we'll go ahead and start going here. I just have a little ice cooler and stuff next to me to get these things cooled off as soon as possible. I usually do it out in the field, but I didn't have a chance to do it today. So the way I do it is the same way as 8 wings, buffalo wings. You're just going to keep getting messier and messier. There's no use in wiping it off. So I rip off both the wings first. Head's still on there. Pop that guy off. Then you ever clean a Dove before, you just reach in and grab the breast meat, pull it apart. And that reveals the breast. One reason why I love dove hunting is it just gets you out of the house and do a little hunting without having to go drive a couple 100 miles to go get some big game. And there's just a lot of good things about it. A lot of people don't like Dove. I do, because I recently learned how to make tamales, and it's pretty time consuming, but I love dove hunting, but I didn't like eating them, so I had to figure out something to make it worth going out there and doing it, and not feel like I was going out there, but dreading cleaning them and actually eating them. So, but I also made some shish kebabs out of them with a good marinade that I made. It was just some barbecue rub, like some rib rub, some Worcestershire sauce, olive oil, a whole onion finely chopped and diced. Or I guess it doesn't really matter too much how finely chopped it is, as long as it's chopped up. And the flavor, I think, from the onions gets rid of a lot of the gaminess in the Dove. And it turned out great. Actually, I gave it to some friends and family at a barbecue that I had, and put it on there with some chicken, and nobody even noticed. And I actually had to ask them, hey, did you guys like that brown meat that was on there? Like, yeah, that was really good. And they had asked me why, because I'm a little bit of a prankster anyways. And I said, well, that was Dove. They're like, really? So it's pretty good stuff. Tamales that I make, it's best if you can go ahead and breast the meat off of the chest bone, and the day that you do it, that way you get you don't have to worry about taking out that breastbone when you're cooking them. But basically, I used some enchilada sauce and Worcestershire, a little bit of chicken stock, and basically boiled them. may sound a little bit gross, but a lot of those seasonings and stuff like that, it made the Dove taste really, really good. Actually, my wife and my sister, after I'd gotten it all shredded, and right before we made the tamales, they were picking at it instead of the chicken that my sister had brought. And so, I mean, I think that says a lot to say about it. If the girls are actually eating the Dove before the chicken. But you can go down to any of the carnicerias and pick up masa, pre-made, or if you want to get into it, you can go ahead and make your own, but it's already so much of a time-consuming thing to do, making tamales, that I just buy the masa pre-made. So this pot that I have here is a big steamer pot, a big seafood pot that you can steam, a bunch of crab or lobsters and whatever, and just line it with garbage bags so I don't get it all nasty. All this stuff here. But alright, so let's see if we can get a couple of these done here real quick. Some of them are coming apart. And not wanting to be real friendly here. So there we go. That one's better. I just try to pick off all the feathers and stuff before I throw it on the ice, but even after that I take it into the kitchen, and when my wife's not looking, I'll run water over it, clean the rest of them off before I breast them, or before I get the meat off of the breast. Rip the wings off, and then grab low on the head where the neck's at. Oop, now that didn't come out. Try to get the esophagus out when you take the head out. I know this may not be new to a lot of you hunters, but I don't know if I really looked to see how to do this, but they're whitening. I figured, while I'm doing it, might as well make a video. Oh, big no, this guy. Got him pretty good. Let's see if we can get that here. I use a 20 gauge. Usually doesn't destroy the meat this bad. This guy got it pretty good. It must be one of the closer ones. But I prefer a 20 gauge over a 12 gauge, because it seems like I'm helping my brother or his father-in-law clean, that they get pretty messed up. And but definitely use a 12 gauge on quail. As I've used my 20 gauge a couple of times, and you gotta be right on top of them, or you can find some good shot a little bit bigger than 7.5. The 7s are pretty okay, but I use 8s, 7.5. 7.5s work okay. Alright, let's see if we can do this one again. Alright, here we go. Most of the esophagus out of there. One wing, 2 wings. A little graphic, but not for me. Not for most of you, if you're even watching this. Unless you're watching it just to say, oh no, don't shoot the dove. But if we didn't shoot them, be overpopulated, get disease, just like any other animal we hunt. You know, land management, game and fish, and the reason why they give out a certain amount of tags every year, why there's a hunting season. Got my fan, got a little box fan behind me in my garage, as you can probably tell. So any extra feathers that don't feel like falling into the pot, go out into my driveway and they'll just blow away. There we go, that's a good one. Like I said, it's nothing new to anybody that's ever hunted dove or cleaned dove before, but I figured this might be a useful video for anybody that's getting out there and learn how to hunt. So there's the last one. Take those feathers off. Most of the air out of this, so let it tie it up nice and tight. And there we go. Alright. Alright, well thanks for watching my video and good luck out there.